You too. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know, I'm noticing that my skin is different when I wear this mask. It actually makes me look younger. I'm serious. This mask actually is doing something to my skin. It really is. It's not exposed to a whole bunch of stuff, and it's making me look younger when I take it off. Okay, which means I might be wearing this for a while. Gamer. Uh, yeah. Hey, man, I wouldn't either. You know, if I'm facing some jail time, I was just trying to get ahead of everybody else, man. But listen, here's the problem, y'all. All over the world. Uh, yeah, you're going to jail. Yeah, you're going to jail. The problem in the world is people look at color before they do character. 4 months. They look at color before they see character. And this is the problem we have in the world. Okay? People are so focused on color that it scares them from good people. That's why we don't talk to each other. That's why we don't try to uplift each other, encourage each other, because people are seeing color before they see character. And as long as this exists, here we talking about, a race war. How you going to determine who's who? How you going to determine the good versus the bad? Are you just going to kill everybody? Just because they have a particular skin color, So you got now black people attacking white people and white people attacking black people. And in the mix, you got good and bad on both sides. And right now, the bad is able to hide among the good because good don't want to separate. See, that's the problem. We got too many wolves in sheep clothing that can hide among us and keep the division up. And then until we address that, nothing is going to change, man. And that's all over the world. That's not just in America. That's all over the world. Good people don't know how to recognize other good people. And notice they don't amplify voices that's saying this. See, they don't see the system wants you to fight. Because as long as you're fighting and not talking to each other, you ain't gonna figure out what's going on. Isn't it interesting? We all getting screwed in the grocery store. We all getting screwed at the gas pump and in the pharmacy. But yet, we don't want to talk. We still making the rich richer. But we won't speak to each other. But we still make the rich richer. And I keep telling people, see, the reason for this division is so that you can always have to depend on the rich for your needs. See, you ain't going to try to come together with others to solve your need. You're going to go straight to the rich people and get everything you need. And they know that, because that's why they got you scared of each other. So you won't start depending on each other, and you'll have to depend on them always for whatever you need. That's it in a nutshell, man. And unfortunately, you got so many people out here that are spreading division and hatred and vindictiveness and getting rich, keeping us divided, getting rich. They're getting rich off us, because that's feeding into that need that you have. And right now, man, good people from all over the world need to come together with other good people. And we'll solve. I had a funny, let me show y'all this. Peter Navarro, got sentenced yesterday for 4 months, and he got 4 months in jail. And it was crazy down there yesterday, man. I mean, really crazy, really crazy. But they had this little guy that was blowing a whistle, and he really was right in my ear. And I looked at him, I said, man, this is not the Little Dick playground. And lo and behold, look, watch this. Watch this. Hold on a second. Let me let y'all hear this. I'm going to let y'all see this.
Wait. In between the line of, I'm going to introduce my colleague, I suppose the conductor from Silver Streak, has decided to chime in with, if I heard this correctly, this is not the Little Dick playground. Now, I don't know where they're located in D.C., and I don't know if that's the official name of that square, but let's hear it again.
I'm going to let my colleague. This is not the Little Dick playground.
Yep, that was the quote. Hey, this is not the Little Dick playground. Well, all right, good, okay. Well, at least that helps us zone in on where we are specifically. Excuse me, sir, since you seem to be an expert, where precisely is the Little Dick playground? Because I gotta say, it sounds like something Lindsey Graham would be interested. I'm sorry. Hey, this is not the Little Dick playground. That is not a sentence I thought I'd hear today. I know some of you are like, I'm surprised it's not something you said, Hal. That's like something you throw in for the fuck around. But nope, man on the street. And that's, folks, that's what freedom of speech is all about. That's the meaning. That's the true meaning. That's what the founding fathers had in mind.
It's not the Little Dick.
And I mean, that's the only thing I could say. I mean, that's what he was acting like. And It was crazy. It was crazy. So I'm going to get down to the White House early today. It's going to be a beautiful day today, man, in the 70s. And I can finally put some decent clothes on and go down there. So, but that's where I'm headed. Okay. Well, see, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, man. You see, you got so many people that are so anxious to place blame on who's responsible, but yet they don't do anything to try to counter that. See, we can all point fingers at what the problem is, but what are you trying to do to counter it? And that's where the fear comes in, because most folk are afraid of other people, and they don't want to interact, they don't want to mingle, they don't want to do nothing because they are afraid. And we're always blaming somebody else, but yet the power is in our hands. Do you know right now, see, people talk about fake news. You know right now, if everybody would turn their television off, the news will do everything they can to get you back. See, they'll start reporting what you want to get you back. But since so many folk don't want to be inconvenienced by not turning their TV off, we got the problems we got. Too many people, man, don't want to make a sacrifice. Too many people don't want to get involved. And they are part of the problem because of their inactivity. They are the problem because they won't do anything. And isn't it amazing, man? Good people of all races don't know how to recognize other good people. All they see is color. And I see that sitting at the White House. Every day with my sign, when I'm sitting at the White House, people will see a black man with a bucket in front of him rather than the message. They don't see the message. Let me see, some of these messages are coming kind of messed up here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. What are y'all saying here? See, some of these messages are coming kind of... Yeah, they coming kind of crazy. Messed up here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Tanya? Feister, I see I got fictitious gamer. But this is the problem. This is the problem, y'all. We as a people, we don't want to make any sacrifices. See, we don't want to roll up our sleeves and get involved. It's easy for us to blame somebody else. And yet our inactivity is the reason that they can do what they do. And all I'm just trying to say to people, man, get involved, speak up, stand up. You know how many people put me down because I walk out every day with this message talking about I'm begging for donations. And every day I get out with this message trying to get somebody to see, man, stop hating each other because you disagree. And see, and here's the problem. I don't know when it happened. I know how it happened. But people have the let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Here's the problem. People got this word and this word meaning the same. And they don't. This is the problem. People think this word and this word mean the same, and they don't. Right now, if you disagree with somebody, first thing they'll say, why you hate me? I'm not hating you. I just don't come to consensus. I don't see eye to eye with what we're talking about. Ain't got nothing to do with hate. And the first time you disagree with somebody, they want to label it as hate. And it's not hate. And that mindset has gone unchecked from just down from time, year after year. It's gone unchecked. And nobody's checking it. That just because I disagree with you don't mean I hate you. We just can't see eye to eye on whatever we're talking about. But we got so much other stuff in common that we don't pay attention to. But yet we focus on all of the stuff the differences that we have. Okay? Well, see, nothing can be successful without people. And I think this is the problem people don't understand. You make something success or failure. And isn't it interesting, the stuff that's good for us, we don't want to support. But the stuff that's bad, we're all over it. Anyway, listen, man, I'm getting down to the White House early today, okay? So let me get up and get out of here. I'll see y'all later.